Welcome to a journey into the future, guided by the incredible power of artificial intelligence. In this exploration, we delve into how AI is not just a tool of the present, but a window into the future, exploring the ability of AI to predict events and trends with astounding accuracy. However, with this remarkable ability comes the potential for devastating impacts. AI predictions would likely result in deep intrusions into personal privacy, the manipulation of public opinion, manipulating economic and political landscapes, and risks to our society, economy, and freedoms. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence can anticipate the ebb and flow of electricity grids, the rhythm of traffic, and the pulse of financial markets. With the ability to create highly accurate predictions, this power could lead to unprecedented control over economies, societies, and individual lives, raising grave concerns about privacy, autonomy, and unforeseen consequences in an AI-dominated future. But this is no longer just imagination. Developments like MIT's use of singular spectrum analysis, SSA, are revolutionizing predictions in complex systems like energy and finance. Meanwhile, techniques such as semantic network analysis and models like Life2VC are pushing the limits of predicting human behavior. These advances demonstrate the immense potential and the ethical challenges of predictive AI. They represent a monumental shift in our ability to foresee and shape the future, opening doors to potential benefits, as well as horrific consequences in equal measure. The creators of these capabilities are already cautioning us. This powerful tool is a stepping stone into the future, highlighting the critical need for ethical considerations in AI applications. Policymakers, researchers, and businesses need to critically examine the real, tangible risks it poses to our society, economy, and personal lives. Here are some examples how AI predictions, if not carefully managed and regulated, can lead to significant harm. AI predictions could be used to develop highly targeted cyber attacks that are tailored to specific individuals or organizations. These attacks would be much more difficult to defend against than traditional cyber attacks. The AI very possibly be used to launch a cyber attack against a power grid, a financial institution, or a government agency. The attack would likely be designed to cause maximum disruption and chaos, with potentially devastating consequences. AI would also likely be used to predict and anticipate the responses of other countries or organizations to cyber attacks, which would then lead to an escalation of cyber conflict, as each side tries to outmaneuver the other. Once an AI is deployed, it would be difficult to control or predict its actions. This is because an artificial general intelligence of this nature will be very complex and opaque, even to their creators. As a result, there is a risk that an artificial general intelligence, or AGI, could make decisions that are harmful to humans, even if it was not programmed to do so. Another chilling picture of the impact of an advanced AGI and its predictive capabilities is in the intentional manipulation of human behavior on a large scale. In this scenario, the potential dangers of an unchecked AGI would have dire consequences for individuals, societies, and global power dynamics. An AGI would first begin by collecting vast amounts of data from various sources, including social media, browsing histories, purchasing records, and more. It would analyze this data to understand human behavior patterns, preferences, and psychological profiles. Using the analyzed data, the AGI could then develop sophisticated models to predict individual and group behaviors. It would identify triggers and influences that can sway opinions, preferences, and decisions. The AGI could use its understanding of human behavior to create news articles, social media posts, advertisements, or even fake news designed to appeal to or provoke certain segments of the population. The AGI could strategically disseminate this tailored content across various platforms. As people interact with the content, the AGI would collect feedback data, refining its behavioral models in real time. It would adapt its strategies based on how people respond over time. This targeted and adaptive approach would lead to changes in human behavior, engaging in a continuous loop of analysis, prediction, and content adjustment. Individuals would start forming opinions, making decisions, or adopting behaviors that are significantly influenced by the content they've been exposed to. This would ultimately lead to shifts in public opinion, societal norms, and even shift entire political landscapes. Groups or individuals with control over the AGI can wield significant power in shaping societal trends and decisions, suppressing dissent or unrest, promoting harmful ideologies, or influencing democratic processes. This sequence highlights the potential for AGI to significantly influence human behavior and the importance of ethical oversight and societal awareness in the era of advanced AI technologies. Undermining judicial and legal systems with AI predictive capabilities could play out in various ways. In fact, discussions have already begun highlighting the potential of AI in assessing existing legislation and testing the impacts of future laws through machine learning models and simulations. In the future, AI's predictive capabilities could be used to predict societal outcomes based on different legislative choices. AI's predictions could ultimately undermine the judicial and legal system with the creation of new laws meant to circumvent or prevent future problems. To achieve this, the AI system would analyze vast amounts of data, including crime statistics, economic reports, and social media trends to predict the impact of potential laws. Lawmakers could start relying heavily on AI predictions to craft laws. This may seem efficient, but it could lead to laws that are overly influenced by what the data suggests, rather than by ethical considerations, human rights, or societal values. AI systems would likely be used to predict crime risks of individual citizens. Even with robust training data, biases can still creep in, leading to inaccurate predictions. An individual unfairly labeled high risk by the AI could face unwarranted surveillance, preemptive detention, or limitations on their freedoms, all before committing any crime. This violates the fundamental principle of due process, where one is presumed innocent until proven guilty. These are just some potential consequences of relying on AI predictions in legal systems. The predictive capabilities and their associated impacts of AGI are numerous. The total loss of privacy, severe economic disparities and instability, political and social turmoil, a hyper-surveillance state, ethical dilemmas in healthcare, and so on. As we have seen, the potential risks of AI's predictive power are not just theoretical concerns. They are real, immediate, and multifaceted. It's imperative that we approach the development and deployment of these technologies with the utmost responsibility, transparency, and ethical standards.